What is up, whoa, okay, something is definitely not right here. Boop. Oh, that shit's cleaner than chicken and broccoli. Speaking of chicken and broccoli, that is what we're having for meal numero uno. Because you've read the title of the video, we've been eating a lot of junk lately. So what better way to do than get back to basics and try to do the same shit, but eat it all clean. So today we are going to try to eat as many calories as possible from clean foods. In the hopes that you get some sort of meal ideas or recipes, and also to show you that you can still eat a load of calories while eating clean. So without further ado, let's rewind to about half an hour ago when we started making this bad boy. Actually, let's weigh out this potato just for when I'm tracking it tomorrow. Okay, so 830 grams. Now when I cut off the tips, it's probably going to be about 800 grams. So I'm going to track that as 800 grams. Get a knife, chopping board. Boop. And we need to poke some holes in this bad boy. Fork. Holes absolutely everywhere, especially the ends. Kitchen roll. Now you want to wrap it in kitchen roll and then dampen it with some water, and we're going to steam this in the microwave. So, boop. So there you go, wrapped in this pretty damp kitchen towel. Get a little bowl, so pop it in there. To the microwave we go. We're gonna pop that in for probably about 10 minutes, full power, and see how we go.
Meanwhile,
flavor to our so we go to the spice cupboard. This is the key, guys. Teriyaki sauce. Literally just add a bit of this, practically 0 calories. I mean, on the back you can see it's like 12 grams of carb per 100 mil, but considering this whole thing is 200 mils, you're adding pretty much 0 calories. So, and then just add a little bit of a on top. Maybe some paprika as well. I always like to use this. Add a little bit of a. Now you have to get nice and dirty and mix it around with your hands. It's the only way to do it. Now we're gonna need a pan. Get a bit of usual fry light pan spray. You ready? Turn on the hob. Get the chicken, like so. Listen to it sizzle. Get a spatula. Keep an eye on this. It's gonna cook pretty quickly because they are already sort of thin enough. But yeah, pretty much just gonna cook that. So there you go, guys. You can see the teriyaki has made it nice and golden. I don't know if you can see that. Over. I think our sweet potato could be done. It's pretty soft. So we need to unwrap this bad boy. Now we're going to slice it down the middle just to open it up a little bit. There we go. Ooh, like butter, baby. That is one beautiful looking potato.
Potato, potato, potato.
Get a plate. Now we're just going to transfer everything from here over to the plate. Clean as chicken and broccoli. This is a meal fit for a king. We are gonna blast it one more time in the microwave, just to heat everything up one more time. Beautiful. Now one final ingredient. Just a little bit of sriracha on top of the potato. It's not gonna kill you. Just a little. So there you go. As always, the macros will be up there. I'm not gonna track anything until tomorrow, so I don't really know. And fun fact, I didn't actually tell you, but we have to go to work later on, 6 to 10. It's only a 4-hour shift, but I guess another bonus of the video is you're gonna see how I balance all of this with work. So let's get a taste test for it. We're gonna go for some sweet potato with, oh god, that's too much. With a bit of broccoli, some chicken. There you go. A nice little threesome. Cheers to, whoop. There we go. Cheers to clean meal numero uno. That's actually very good. I know I eat this shit on a daily basis, but for some reason, maybe it's you guys watching me, it tastes better today. So let's get another bite. Oh god. Chicken! There we go. Bite numero due. Very good. The chicken, the teriyaki chicken. That is a game changer. Try that out and comment below. A pro tip from Mr. Potato himself. Chicken, sweet potato. So that is that. I will check in with you at meal numero 2. Boop. So here we go. This is what we were working with for meal number 2. It's been around 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And again, like I said, there's no real fixed meal timing today. I'm just going to eat as much food as I can, and I feel I can handle a little bit more. So we're going to have this as a snack. Essentially, we have 2 of these whole wheaten bagels. We have some eggs and we have some peanut butter. So we are going to have 2 whole eggs with 2 egg whites on one bagel, and then on the other bagel we're going to have a bit of peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
We're going to need a bowl. Now we're going to crack 2 whole eggs and then 2 egg whites into this bad boy. So there you go, 2 yolks and 2 egg whites. 4. Now we're just going to whisk them. Then we're going to pop them in the microwave. There we go. Power 6 and see how we go. In the meantime, we need to slice the 2 bagels. Slice them in half. And we're going to go toast these bad boys. Boom! 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 Beautiful! Boom! Boom! 1, 2. How are the eggs doing? Okay, the eggs are probably done already, actually. Scramble them up nicely. Boop, boop. So they are nicely toasted. Over. So again, like I said, we're gonna have 1 bagel with the eggs. Perfect. 1 bagel, all the eggs used. And then next, like I said, we're gonna have another bagel with, of course, Mr. Panda. And there you go, peanut butter on the bagel. And again, like I said, I'm not gonna track this until tomorrow, but we still weighed it out. It ended up being like 39 grams of peanut butter. And if there's one thing that we need to add to make this even cleaner is our first serving of fruit. So we're going to top it off with a Pink Lady apple, and that is meal numero 2. So before I dive into this, one question I do want to address, which I always get asked on Instagram, is how my relationship with food is so good. And the simple answer is purely because I adopt flexible dieting, okay? Because by allowing small yet enough amounts of the foods that I like, the foods that I enjoy, and the foods that I would crave in on a consistent basis throughout the week, instead of restricting them for chronic periods of time, I do not get this urge to binge on them later down the road, okay? And this is even confirmed in the research. For example, as you can see in the paper by Stewart et al. 2002, results of their study showed that individuals who engage in rigid, all-or-nothing dieting strategies report symptoms of eating disorders, mood disturbances, and excessive concern with body shape or size. In contrast, flexible dieting strategies were not highly associated with BMI, eating disorder symptoms, mood disturbances, or concerns with body size. So don't get me wrong, rigid dieting is successful, but only in the short term, because in reality, let's face it, it's not sustainable, okay? And by adopting the all or nothing, fully rigid diet approach, you're probably just gonna set yourself up for failure later down the road and end up at square one. So flexibility is the key. And I know I always blab on about this little snippet, but as you can see by the research by Herman and Paulvey, they have consistently shown that in humans, strict dietary restraint and or abstinence from eating forbidden, highly palatable foods have been shown to contribute to binge eating. So if that's not enough to convince you, I don't know what is. Moderation is the key, and if you want to successfully diet long term, allowing a little bit of the foods that you really want into your diet on a consistent basis is probably the best way to go. Otherwise, you're just gonna blow out binge later on down the road. So without further ado, let's get a taste test of these bad boys. Oh baby, that's a thick ass bagel. Cheers! That clip took me like 10 minutes to do, so it's a little bit dry, but I guess we're still gonna eat it. Now let's get a taste of the peanut butter one. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. Whoa. That's good. It's a really good combo, to be honest. A bit of savory with a bit of sweet, of course, with the apple. So that is meal numero 2. I'm gonna check in with you at meal numero 3, and then we have to go to work, so boop! So here we go, meal number 3, need to pick up the pace a little bit. We are in work in about 45 minutes. But a day of clean eating would not be complete with a bowl of proats, so nice and quick before work, with some of this cashew nut butter and some prunes just for some extra fruit and carbs. So let's weigh this out again. Now I'm just gonna weigh out as much porridge as I think I can handle. Well, roughly 150 grams of porridge. Go. To the microwave we go again. Put it in there. 6 minutes, full power, and see how it goes. I think we are ready. Oh yes, oh god, that's a lot of porridge. Now we are gonna weigh out however many prunes I feel I can handle. Now I don't want my poops to be explosive tomorrow, so we're not gonna go too much, but let's see. So we have 40 grams, as timed out, 40 grams of prunes. Add in our whey protein. Just about 1 scoop. Boop. Whatever the remainder of that is, I think is probably about a tablespoon. So yeah, there you go, 30 grams of the cashew nut butter. Get a spoon, mix it all together. And that is that, my friends. A big ass clean as chicken and broccoli. Big ass bowl of porridge. Again, I have to eat this within like half an hour. Head off to work. But before I do, I want to address one little follow-up question I know I'm going to get is you're probably going to ask, Scott, if you're telling me that I can actually eat junk food, surely even the smallest amounts of it are going to compromise my overall health and micronutrient needs. I mean, I need micronutrients for health, right? Yes, you do definitely need micronutrients for overall health and performance, okay? But if you make your diet consist of 80% of your calories coming from these micronutrient food sources, there's no evidence to suggest that you still can't eat a little bit of your treats, like 20% of your calories going towards added sugars or whatever, and still consume enough micronutrients for overall health. For example, as you can see by the research done by Gibson and Boyd 2009, the impact of added sugars on micronutrient intakes appears modest overall, and that you would probably have to consume roughly 23% or more of your total calories from added sugars before it becomes impossible to meet your micronutrient needs required to be healthy. Oh god.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Oh. If I left that in, comment fart down below. Anyway, that is scientific proof of the 80-20 rule you hear thrown about on social media, and that actually fitting in just a little bit of treats, 20%, 15%, 10%, whatever, is still going to be okay for your overall health, assuming you comprise the other 80% from cleaner food sources, which you probably will be, okay? So without further ado, let's get a taste test of this big bowl of porridge. It's not really exciting, you can't see much, but there's a bit of prune in there, a bit of peanut butter. It's fine. Porridge, I mean, how exciting is porridge? The prunes do add a nice kick to it though. Sort of sweetens it up a little bit. So that is that. Like I said, we have to head to work 6 to 10, so I'll probably have my next meal around 10:30 and check in with you then. Boop! So we are pretty much bang on schedule. Home at around 10:20, and I'm actually starving. The microwavable rice from Lidl, and then make up like a mini side salad with this Italian style salad, probably about 3/4 of a pack. There you go, that is going to be the meal, a whole thing of rice and tuna with a nice little bean side salad on the side. And yes, we are going to eat again, because the days that I work till 10, I literally have to stay up till like 2, 3, 4 in the morning to get my other work done. So this is the part I know you like. Let's get a taste test of this and then head upstairs, get a bit of work done, and come back down to finish off the day. So let's see, let's do a spoon. Clean as chicken and broccoli, basmati rice and tuna. It's fine. There we go. Let's get a taste test of the salad and then see you later. How exciting can a bean salad be? Amazing, beautiful, orgasmic. There you go. 2 meals, and I will check in with you in probably about 2 or 3 hours. Okie dokie! So as Cocoa Pops and ice cream are as far from clean as you're ever gonna get, we capped the macros off with a hefty bowl of clean-ass Weetabix, think 10 biscuits in total with a little bit of honey, some whey, and almond milk as the milk. But while I'm here, I just want to conclude the video and my outlook on clean eating, because I know a lot of you might take what I'm saying the wrong way and think that I'm bashing this way of eating and thus promoting a mostly junk food diet, when that's far from the case. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that, okay? So look, look, clean eating is great. It allows for a diet that is rich in fiber, less calories, it's high in volume, highly satiating, and of course covers all of your micronutrient needs. But the point I'm trying to get at is that you don't only have to eat clean foods to get results and live a life of continuous restriction, being socially isolated, mentally exhausted, and just unnecessarily stressed out, okay? Instead, what I'm saying is that once 80% of your diet is comprised of these clean foods, you then have the option, whether you decide to take it or not, is up to you, to be a little bit more flexible in your approach to your food choices in order to live your life while still making these foods fit into your daily totals. So yeah, hopefully I've made that clear. Here we go! Banger of a tune though. So that is the end of the video, guys, and let's go into how many calories I managed to fit inside of my stomach from purely clean sources. So despite feeling rather bloated and full, we still did pretty well. We were just under 5,000 calories, I think it was 4,800, coming in at 288 grams of protein. That is probably far too high. 90 grams of fat, and then 722 grams of carbohydrates. So I know it's still a lot of calories, but it's nowhere near the 6,000, 6,500 that I can do from dirty sources. So this is another way that clean eating works, in that it is actually quite difficult to eat a load of clean food. So that is the end of the video. Like I said, if you liked the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel as always, and comment down below what you want to see next. I hope you all have a good day. See you in the next video. Boop!